Hello everyone, welcome to the discussion on UPSC Mains PYQs, and today we shall be discussing question on post-independence from 2025 question paper. So let's start. Our question is, trace India's consolidation process during early phase of independence in terms of polity, economy, education and international relations. So very good part of this question is you don't need to think about the dimensions because already question is asking 4 dimensions. So please stick to these 4 dimensions, nothing extra, nothing society, nothing polity, nothing religion, nothing. Or only you have to describe these 4 points. Okay, so this is the one thing. These will be the 4 dimensions. Now, second thing is, the question is asking about the early phase of independence. Early phase of independence, that means from 1947 to roughly around 1964. This will be the early phase of independence. Third thing is, see, directive is very important because directive will only tell you what you have to write in the question. You know everything. You know the challenges also, you know the solutions also, you know the sequence of events also, you know everything. But directive will tell you what you have to do. See, directive is to trace. Trace means you have to tell the sequence of events. You have to tell the continuity. For example, if I am talking about polity, so you don't have to tell what were the challenges which India faced, what was the solution, what India did. You have to tell the sequence of events. Okay, this happened, after this happened, after this happened. Because you have to trace, you have to provide the sequence. It's not like to discuss or critically analyze. Okay, so what will be third thing? Mainly you have to provide the sequence of events. So see, if you know the events, this question is very easy. There is nothing much analytical. Okay, so I will discuss briefly only this question. So this will be the main part of body. You will discuss the 4 dimensions with respect to this year, this period, and the main content of the dimension will be the sequence of the events. So this will be the main part of your body. Now coming to the introduction. So basically in introduction you can write that after independence India was a very weak country and India faced many challenges. As a result of this, India tried to do various things with respect to these 4 dimensions to create stable democracy. Something like that you can write. Okay. Now coming to the conclusion. So see, in conclusion, this will be very good. Question of history, right? So you have to provide the present relevance. So easily you can say, as a result of this good consolidation process, India is now very big and stable democracy in the world. Now India is able to India is able to raise the voice of other countries in platforms like United Nations and these all. And recently India was the chair of G20 also. So in this way you can conclude also. Okay. So this will be the basic framework of your question. Now, let's discuss what all you can write. Okay, so what all you can write? Starting with the polity. So especially you have to start with the integration of 565 states, right? And after 565 states, you have to write about the Hyderabad, Kashmir and Junagadh because their integration was different. Okay, after that easily you can write about the constitution. Constitution finally came into force in 1950. After that you can talk about the creation of constitutional bodies like Election Commission of India. So these all things easily you can write in the political. You are tracing the political sequence. Now, and after that we had State Reorganization Act. So after before state reorganization, we have one linguistic state also. So we had reorganization of states, we had some linguistic states also, and over a period of time, the consolidation process took place based on various acts. Now, coming to the economy. So how you will start with the economy? You will start economy with the planning commission. Then you will write about the 5-year plans. Okay. Then you have to also write that India tried to follow which kind of economy, because we were not following capitalist, we were not following socialism, but we tried to follow the mixed economy. And if you remember, you can write the goal of first 5-year plan, second 5-year plan. You can write about some of the infrastructure projects like Bhakra Nangal Dam, Damodar Valley Corporation. So these were the economic things in the early years of independence. Talking about the education, so you can start with the University Education Commission. Okay, you can then you can write about the Secondary Education Commission. You can write about the IITs, IIMs. You can talk about the focus on the scientific temper. So these things will be under the education. Now coming to the international relations. So what will be the very important thing? India was following the policy of NAM. Okay, then came the policies of Panchashil principles, the Gujarat Doctrine. So all these things you can write in the international relations. And then you can say that over a period of time, India tried to balance its relations with USA and USSR. So these all things will come under the international relations. Okay. So now please pause the video, write your answer for 7 minutes, and then we shall discuss the complete answer. So let's start. See, I have started with a very simple line that India's early years after independence, but if possible mention the year also, they were marked with urgent task of unifying a diverse nation. And what was the main aim? To lay the foundation of stable democracy. Okay. See, in history question, it's very good if any this type of question is asked. So in introduction, you can write the background, that in what background these things took place. So here you are writing challenges. That since India was facing challenges, so India took these steps. So now, talking about the polity. So those things I have discussed. Integration of princely states, 565 states, then Hyderabad, Junagadh, Kashmir integration. Okay. Then framing of the constitution, then building democratic institutions like ECI, CAG, all these things, then reorganization of states. Okay. So it's not like you will just write these things. You have to explain in 1 or 2 lines. Okay. See, since the directive is to trace, please don't go in detail. Please don't analyze that. No, even after doing these things, India was facing challenges and all these things. You don't have to do that. You don't have to analyze. Second, coming to the economy, starting with the planning commission. Okay. Then 5-year plans. That first 5-year plan focused on agriculture, second 5-year plan focused on industry, all these things. Please don't write that even but after focusing on industry, India neglected agriculture, and then issue of food security India faced. Don't write all these things because we don't need analysis here. Okay. Then second 5-year plan focus on heavy industries, focus on public sector undertakings, these all things. Now, coming to the education. So, education, I have mentioned these important points. You can mention other points also. So, education, University Education Commission, Secondary Education Commission, establishment of IITs, AIMS, CSIR, all these things. Now, coming to the international relations. So, about the NAM, Panchshil Agreement, okay, leadership in United Nations peace initiatives, these all things. Okay, and I explain in 1 or 2 lines, that's it. And finally, coming to the conclusion. So we can say that as a result of those consolidation things, those consolidation processes, now India became the 4th largest global economy. Okay, India became, the Atmanirbhar Bharat. So present relevance you can write. Okay, so in this way you can conclude your answer. So that's all for this question. Thank you.